Hello, math students. My projector is still not working well, so I'm making you a video of today's class. This is what you need to know. Today your mission will be double number lines, and we are writing this in math journals. Double number lines can help solve equivalent ratio problems. You guys did equivalent ratio problems with the basketball teams. Remember that problem from Tuesday? You did great with that. So you know how to solve problems with equivalent ratios. This is just a different way to do it. So double number lines really means two number lines. And you will see I have two lines. I'll put little arrows at the end of them so you know they're number lines. So those are my two number lines. I'm going to put zeros at the same spot. And that's a good way to start. My problem is kiwis are 3 for $1.20. How many can I get for $10? So I'm going to make the top number line kiwis. And I'm going to make the bottom number line cost. And then I'm going to put some tick marks. And I'm going to make them the same for both number lines. Probably should have figured out how many I needed before I started, but I didn't, so I hope this works. So I'm going to make the bottom number line match the top number line and put the tick marks in the same places. So my top one is kiwis, so then I'm going to count by 3 because kiwis are sold in sets of 3. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, should have picked a better color, 21, 24. All right, and then I have cost. So for every 3 kiwis I buy, I'm going to spend $1.20. And I'm just going to write 1.2 because that's the same as $1.20. And then I'm going to count by $1.20s. 1.2, 2.4, 3.6, 4.8. Ooh, that was a bad 4.8. 5. 6.2, 7.4, 8.8. Oops, I need one more, but I have enough information to solve my problem. So I know each one of these pairs, 3 for $1.20 and 24 for $8.80, is an equivalent ratio. 5 for $15 is superly going to help me though, because if I have $10 and 5 or $15, I know I can get 30 kiwis for $10. That would be my answer. I have one more problem. For every 3 miles Mr. Robinson runs, Mrs. Hilchey does 11 push-ups. So this is going to be Mr. Robinson. There's no real question here, but it doesn't really matter. And this is going to be Mrs. Hilchey. And again, I'm going to mark 0 at the same spot, and then I'm going to make tick marks at the same spots. Oh, that was bad. That one is not even close to the same spot. I gotta get rid of that one. Usually it's easier to do one number line and then the other. So Mr. Robinson runs 3 miles. So we'll fill in his miles. Counting by 3s. And then Mrs. Hilchey does 11 push-ups, so we'll be counting by 11s. I love counting by 11s. That one messed up. It's hard to write with a stylus. 66, 77, 88. So I know if Mr. Robinson runs 3 miles, Mrs. Hilchey does 11 push-ups. But then I know if Mr. Robinson runs 12 miles, Mrs. Hilchey does 44 push-ups. If Mr. Robinson runs 24 miles, Mrs. Hilchey does 77 push-ups. So these are all equivalent ratios, all of these pairs. A double number line just gives you an easy way to see lots of equivalent ratios all at the same time. So it can be an easy way to solve those problems if you need to just count and get a lot of them done quick. That is all. Today's work will be using double number lines to solve problems. Have fun with that. Thank you. Goodbye.